Writing a book is fucking hard, and I want to talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More, and I want to talk about this because I've been going through a lot of it's just not my week, and I want to talk about it. So the other day I sat down to um write this book, and I have this idea in my head about connecting the seven deadly sins to mindset and how we can fall prey to them and how they're like legit reasons why we stop ourselves from being abundant. Okay, that's the main premise of it. And I have ideas and I have things. I mean, like it practically fucking writes itself, okay? But let me fucking tell you, because quite frankly, I have the outline, I have the idea, but then I try to write and I try to write and it's just not right. And I delete and I rewrite and I write and I write and I sat and I wrote and I just, it's fucking hard. The first book that I wrote, Writing for My Life, like that just flowed out of me. And I feel like that book just was this moment of inspiration that came and clack, 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 clack. I just typed away and boom, it came out, had it edited and done. And it was just something that just came together with such ease. And I really thought that this second book was going to be the same thing. But while the first book was about me, like I could talk about me all day long, right? But also was like a technical manual, like a how-to. This book is very different because it's more like dissecting an idea, talking about it. So it's not like a how-to or even talking about me. It's like let's talk about this topic. And trying to stay on topic sometimes just fucking blows my mind. And it's so fucking hard and so frustrating because I'm just like, ugh, like I was listening to this podcast and the podcaster was talking about, write a book that you are willing to talk about for the next 3 years. And then as he started talking, he was like, well, actually, the book that I wrote, I've been talking about it for 7 years. Like, you have to be that interested in it. And yes, I could talk about mindset all fucking day long. But could I talk about the seven deadly sins? Because I feel like if I had to talk about religion for the next 7 years, I think I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out. Like, God, I hope like Spotify doesn't take this down because I fucking said that. But you know what I mean? Honestly, it's just like I like the topic today and I think it's fun, but do I really want to? And maybe right now I'm just answering my question that this isn't a book that I need to write, which is hard, which is fucking hard because it's like I want to put out something, like I want to be creative and I want to do something. And let me tell you something, like a few years back, we were talking about book ideas, and I've had this book idea, but it is like a sci-fi fantasy romance book that I have had in my brain that just has been knocking around in there, and it's so fun and it's funny and it's crazy, and people would think I'm fucking psychotic for writing it. And maybe that's the book I should write just to get my creative juices flowing and do this, because I could probably talk about this topic for the rest of my life and it would be fucking hilarious to me anyways. But I don't know. I just had this thought about how writing a book has just brought out so much crazy stuff in me lately. And I wanted to share with you guys that it's not writer's block. Like I'm writing, but the more I write, the more I'm like, ugh, like, blah. Like the idea is great, the topic is wonderful, but it's blah. Like I don't want to write it. Like why am I writing? Like it wasn't. It's like the topic is interesting enough to me, but it's not interesting enough to write a book about. What a fucking insight. What a connection I just made on my own brain. Like, I really, maybe I'll just talk to you guys about it. Maybe I'll just podcast this shit because I feel like I've tried to podcast about this stuff before and talk to you guys about this. And quite frankly, it is something that like I feel like if I talk about it, I can talk about it, but it's just not something that I just want to put down and commit to a book. Like that's a whole other mindset that you have to have about a topic. Like the how-to manual on how to journal, that was fun. Like man, I'm like a tech junkie, right? I love writing tech manuals. I mean, I was an engineer for so many years. I can do tech. I can tell you, hey, do B, do C, and D. Boom, you got yourself something. But then actually just like discussing a fucking topic on paper, that's just not my jam. That is just absolutely not my jam. And wow, just it's blowing my mind that it's taken this podcast for me to realize this because I've been trying to hammer this shit out for the past month. Like yes, okay, writing a book takes more than a month. But if for the past month I can't even begin the fucking book, if for the past month I can't even commit to like this thing and it's just already blah, I'm not going to force myself any more than I need to. So this is one thing that you guys are rarely going to see me do, and it's tap out. I'm fucking tapping out, y'all. Oh my God. How embarrassing. No, it's not embarrassing. I mean, shit just doesn't go your way sometimes, and that's just how it goes. And it's just not going my way. So that book, we're scrapping it. And yeah, we're just gonna scrap it. And maybe there's another book on the horizon. Maybe I do my sci-fi fantasy book about a hooker who lives on Mars. Who knows? All right, guys. I'm going to bed. This is going to come out tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.